Coop, Arnold Bridges, Michael Matthews. Here, I'll let you jump on this.
Just to all of you, can you kind of assess what this game could mean just in terms of getting your season back on track?
Yeah, guys, just take it off and stand and pass it around.
This is a huge win for us. We fought hard, and we just had the will to win tonight. We got to fix some things next week, but as far as this game, we just gonna celebrate this day and celebrate tomorrow, and then we get past and move to UNA. But shout out to Eastern Washington, they're a great team, and we had to bring it tonight, and they pushed us, and I think they made us a better team tonight also.
It was a big win for us tonight. A lot of compete on both sides of the ball. Eastern Washington is a great team. They play fast, physical. Every snap they're doing something different. And the receivers, they're some great receivers. But for us, it's a great win, a major win. It's a big game to put us back in the spotlight.
Me personally, I just think that's a statement game. Offense, we was up and down, defense as well, but at the same time, we was able to come together and pull this win now. So I believe this win will take us far. But I just believe that was a statement game, and everybody got on the same accord. So moving forward, hopefully we just come together once again, keep moving.
To recap what all they said, especially what Coop said, I believe it's a statement game as well. We really came together throughout the game, and we didn't let down, we didn't let up, and I really believe that's really the building blocks of what this team is and what this team can be.
Michael, the fourth down run and the touchdown run all over the right side, what were y'all seeing out there?
Get the ball in the end zone, I believe, and what Coach been talking about all week, the will to win, and my mindset was the will to get the ball into the end zone, regardless of who's in front of me. And I can't do nothing but give credit to the offensive lineman and the fullback, Austin Kinsey. I ain't gonna forget about the wide receivers too.
Zarek, this game it looked like you took a lot more on.
I can't get no shut up.
This game, it looked like you took a lot more on yourself as far as running the ball. And was this just one of those games where you had to do that? You had to risk yourself more?
Absolutely. I mean, me and Coach Lemon talk weekly. We kind of knew the game plan was bring your backer and play coverage. So, I mean, that's why I was able to use my legs and do more check down this game. But Eastern Washington, it was a good defense. It was a hell of a team, excuse my language, but they came ready to play. So, I mean, it gave me an opportunity to use my legs and open the field up more than it really was. And they played a lot of coverage, so I just took what the defense gave me, and then now we sit here with a win.
Go ahead.
Guys, going into the second quarter, you're down 28-7. What did you guys talk about there during that quarter break?
Don't look at the scoreboard. I mean, I think that was the biggest thing Coach Gross and the other coaches staff preached to us. Don't look at the scoreboard. I mean, once again, we came together and found a way to win. I mean, defense, I mean, we had our ups and downs, offense and defensively, but that don't make a game. Early on, they was moving the ball, but defense, they stood their ground, moving on. So, I mean, hats off to them guys for making adjustments, making bigger plays, and they gave the opportunity to win the game on offense.
How big of a momentum shift was it when Marlon got the pick six?
Oh, man, it was big. I think, what was the score then? Like, we was down 14? So that was big because, I mean, the whole game was going up and down. Down 14, down 21, down 7, but I mean, at the same time, we can't look at the scoreboard whatsoever. We got to keep playing, keep executing the play that's been called, defense and obviously, and that's what we did to get a win.
Coop, did you kind of expect this? I mean, this was like a video game. I mean, really. I mean,
absolutely. I mean, once again, it was a good defense. It was a good team overall. I mean, well coached, played fundamentally sound, everything. So, I mean, we just came ready to play. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose, and we was the good guys and we won.
Talk about, too, the fact that you guys maintained the regular season win streak now at 30 games. Talk about that streak.
I mean, going to the game, I mean, it wasn't really much talk about the 29 game, home game winning. I mean, really can't do nothing about it. I mean, at the same time, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose again. So, I mean, we came together, we fought to the last 2 minutes, and we fought to win the game. So, I mean, it feels good to have that 30-win streak still going. We look forward to next week against UNA, make 31.
To Ewell and Marlon, at one point in this game, they were 14 for 19 on third down, but you guys got some stops in the end when it counted. You held them scoreless in the fourth quarter. Was there an adjustment, or was it just a mindset, or what happened there?
It was really no adjustment. We just had to do our job. Like Coach always said, do your job and don't worry about nobody else and everything that come in place. Like Trey Randolph, 25, he had a hell of a stop on third down. Like, that was big. And it turned everybody on defense.
Like your guy said, it wasn't really any adjustment. It just once we got into the fourth quarter, we wanted the ball to be in our hands on defense, and we wanted to win the game for us. And I think that's what we did. And we really just kind of just took it like play by play, and just trying to get off the field early on third down, trying to get a quick 3 and out, and give our offense back the ball, and give us some time to rest on the sideline. Because the whole game, it seemed like felt like we ran 100 plays on defense. So just a mindset of just trying to get stops in the fourth quarter, because we knew it was still a ball game, and with our offense, we know that how quick they can score and how quick they explosive, very explosive. So we just try to keep getting them the ball. And I personally told them that we don't let them score in the fourth quarter, then we're gonna win the game, and that's what we came out and did.
Cooper, you seem very much in command in the fourth quarter. What's different between you now and, say, the third game of last year?
I think it's my confidence. I mean, not saying my confidence last year was low, but it's just a year under my belt. More experience in certain situations. Like the last drive, I told myself, man, do not force the ball. We're down 3. Just drive the ball and let the kick take care of itself. But I'm glad Mark is on my side because he scored. But back to the question, it's just me being more efficient with the play call, knowing why Coach Ogle called certain play, knowing the down the distance, just knowing the situation that's being able to take it on.
Michael, kind of run me through that touchdown play. What did you see, and what was going through your mind after that play was called?
They were depending on me. I was depending on my whole line, and also kids in the coop to hand me the ball to get in the end zone. And there was really not much to it. Really, to me, I was just wanted to get in the end zone and win the game. That's my team.
You seem like a guy who has a lot of fun. At any moment during that game, did you ever take just a fraction of a second and say, wow, what a game this is?
Absolutely. I mean, being that the game was up and down, I mean, it was so much excitement, you don't know what's going on. I mean, as I said, when we up at 20, we was down 21, down 14, down 7, down 10. I mean, it's so much excitement, and I don't want to say fear, but I don't want to say nervous, but I mean, it was some type of nerve in me saying, all right, we need to step up and win this game. And that's what we did. Coach Grouch preached to us is don't look at the scoreboard once again, just fight. And we fought to the very end. And I love my brothers for that, and I would never quit on them, and they never quit on me. I mean, you made a hell of a play on that pick. One hell of a play to get us the ball back. And then that sealed the game.
Marlon, you've got the stats right there in front of you. Everything on that sheet of paper basically says you guys should have lost the game.
Yeah.
How did you win the game?
Just staying together. We all brothers, and we all gonna fight for one another. And we know, we always just gotta have the will to win. And even though the game was going up and down, and I think they put on a lot of yards against us on defense. But shout out to the offense; they kept us in the game. That's why fourth quarter, I was telling my guys that, they offense has kept us in the game the whole game. So now it's time for us to go. It's time for us to go out there and make plays now. And shout out to you for ending the game, because we needed that. just shout out to the whole team. We did a hell of a job, and we just ready for next week now.
Marlon, a couple of big plays. First of all, take us through the interception return. And then when they tried the double reverse pass, it seemed like you were the only player in red on that side of the field.
Oh, yes, sir. The interception, I was gonna man them up, but the last second I had told my corner and my linebacker to zone, which put me in the flats, and quarterback looked the other way, so I really thought he was gonna go away from me, but then he came back and looked my way, and he just threw the ball. And I was like, surprised. It's a gift. It coming straight to me. I just gotta catch it and run. But every time I catch the ball, the only thing is on my mind is just scoring. And I felt the guy behind me when I was running, so I kind of looked at the turf and saw his shadow. And I figured, you know, when somebody's behind you and they run, they try to grab your foot. So he caught me by guard because I thought he was gonna do it a little bit later, but he did a little bit earlier. So I was stunned. I said, I gotta stand on my feet. It was end zone right there. So I did that, and it was a great boost for the team, and just a great play overall. On the reverse pass, I was in the middle of the field, and I kind of saw the other guy coming from the corner of my eye, and then I saw the quarterback leaking out, and wasn't nobody on him, so I was like, he gonna pass the ball, so I just ran straight to the quarterback and really just tried to knock the ball out, because he could have caught the ball, but it was there, so I really just tried to knock the ball out.
Do you think he heard your footsteps?
Yes, sir. I think he did take a little peek at me when he was trying to catch the ball, but you know, they're just a present of me being out there. They know I'm coming every play.
You'll walk me through your INT.
I know I had outside leverage on the receiver, and I know I had help inside. So if I just did my job and stayed outside, got on his hip, everything else was gonna be okay. So I seen the quarterback throw the ball. I was like, oh my God, I didn't throw the ball. I had to jump over and go get it.
Worked a little hot there too.
Zarek, the two big passes on the last drive, take me through those, the one to Josh and then to Trey on the next play.
I mean, those plays, I knew I had to push the ball down the field to give my special team unit a chance to win. I mean, on the play to Josh, I saw 23 or 25, whatever safety was, come down. So I basically knew I had men outside. And, I mean, overcalled Virginia. So once again, I just took a shot, and I'm happy he came down with it, put us within the 20-yard line. I think I threw the Trey, seam route.
Yeah, you came back and threw it straight.
The game plan was trying to attack the middle with the cross route with Trey, but being that Trey's a playmaker, they had a package for him, which didn't allow me to throw the ball out as much as I wanted to Trey. But I mean, he made it one tough catch, put us down there to give us a chance to score the ball and whatever. But I mean, it was two plays that won the game for us, so I'm glad I actually made the right decision. We got down there.
You got time for one more question, Coach Thomas way.
Marlon, what does this win mean for this team? What does this do for this team?
I didn't know this, but they said we was predicted to lose. But I mean, I'm pretty sure none of the guys were worried about it. But this win means a lot. We just treated every game the same, same mindset, same focus going into every week, and this is a huge win for us. Hopefully, this will knock us back up in rankings. But like I said, we're gonna celebrate this win, and we're gonna get ready to move to the next one.
Thank you, guys. You guys good to go, Marlon? You can come.
Good. I'll make y'all stand up and do fights on something. I gotta get a little life in y'all. Come on. Y'all doing good?
Yeah, that's it.
Good. Really good after that one, for sure. I don't know if I care about this stat sheet. It really don't matter, does it?
After one like that, does it just not
It
matter?
just really don't matter, no doubt.
All right,
We're
Coach.
ready?
You all-
Okay, appreciate y'all's guys' coverage. Just a great night for the Gamecocks. It was just years ago we had a good venue with them coming in. Really good football team. Take my hat on the coach too. They are a top 5 team. That was like a quarterfinal, semifinal matchup. Very, very hard to defend. one of the better lines we've played against, really good quarterback, he gets spread out, and really good receivers, so, it's hard to stop them. You know, they ran the football, you know, better than what I thought, you know, that they would, and, you know, made some plays. Our guys just kind of hung in there. Very, very proud of our guys. You know, to get off to bad a start as we got off to against a bunch like that, good football teams they got, and you're down 28-7. You know, we could have hung it up after the first quarter, and we didn't. You know, and we talked a lot about, after that first game, the will to win. You know, heard me talk about it last week. Us bunch had a will to win. You know, we hung in there and chipped away at the lead, and, you know, got back in the game. I think it was, you know, a lot of big turning points in the game. I think Marlon's, you know, pick six kind of got us back in it, got us some confidence, and then, you know, third quarter didn't really go our way. I mean, we had a series where we drop a couple balls. The guys that usually catch balls, you know, Josh is, I don't know that he don't score on that play, and, you know, we have to punt, you know, and, you know, it just, we played through some mistakes there, and their defense come alive, say, the fourth quarter. You know, we talked about it at halftime, didn't go like I called it, you know, I said, yeah, we just get to, if we get the game to, you know, the fourth quarter, with it being a one-score game or, you know, tied up, then we're gonna win the fourth quarter. We definitely didn't do that, but, you know, we were right to the first of the fourth quarter, we got it back to a two-score game, got it back to 10, and I felt pretty good then. I mean, we got it back to a 10-point game. I thought we was gonna have a chance, and I knew we was going to have a few stops, and we got some big stops. Our defense gave our offense the ball back, and was able to make some plays, you know, to win the game. So, very, very proud of our guys. Like I said, we beat a quality team tonight, and they're every bit of a top 5 team in the country. They can play with anybody in the country, and this proves we can too. You know, this team's still got a lot of growth to do. I mean, up front, man, our offensive line, golly, they played so much better. And you know, week 3, as they did week 1, they've grown a lot. D-line as well too. They came on and made some plays. So, like I said, just proud of our guys. Great home win, good atmosphere. You know, said this, our loyal fans stayed, and, you know, don't ever give a home Gamecock that takes his last breath. You know, we played well and found ways to win. Like I said, excited about it.
They run 88 plays to 65, and usually the team on the low end of that's not supposed to be the one that overcomes the deficit. Just what does that say?
Joe, we didn't get to go through a game plan. You know, we you know, the way we thought this was gonna go was we was gonna slow the game down. You know, we were gonna we were gonna play fast paced. They play fast, you know, and they're so dynamic on offense. You didn't want to leave your defense on the field that much. So, you know, our goal was to snap it under 10 seconds most of the night. And, you know, we got down so much after that disasters that happened in the first quarter, you know, it kind of changed the game plan, you know. So we would have liked to held them in the 70s or, you know, under 80 for sure snap wise. And, but we did not want to snap it in the 70s. We didn't want to get in the track meet. You know, we had to kind of get in the track meet kind of the way the game went. You know, we gave up the second kickoff return since I've been here. You know, we missed a tackle on the opener that dug ourselves a hole, and then, you know, we turned the ball over on a return. You know, just fumbled the ball, give them another one. You know, so it was one of those things where we created a lot of things for them in that first quarter, but we was able to just kind of chip away and hang in there. And I thought our conditioning and the humidity kind of helped us. I mean, fourth quarter, we were rolling that fourth quarter.
Just talk about their third down conversions. You know, they had a good many, you know, tonight.
Yeah, them or us, I hadn't even looked at it. What was theirs? Let's see. Third down conversions, they were 14 of 23, and we were 5 of 13. You know, and I think we've seen ours go up. Second half, that was a lot better for us. First half wasn't as good.
I think they were 7 for 7 at one point.
Yeah, they're just a lot of times it just you know, they're just good. I mean, really, the quarterback makes throws. You know, they run good routes. Their offensive line is really good. They execute really well. I think it's one of the top 3 offenses we've played, you know, since I've been here, and that's counting EWU our first year, and, you know, North Dakota State National Championship game. You know, Wentz and Garoppolo, they're that type. They're type of offense. You know, with those 5, not many teams have 5 starting offensive linemen, and, you know, seniors that 4 of them have started for like 4 years. You know, they're really, really good up front. I think that's the difference. And we had some plays we could have made that we didn't get off the field too. You know, and like I said, we gave up again too many explosive plays. the other night. You know, like the first drive, we got out of a gap and gave up a long run in the third quarter. That was a big play. Yeah, I think that one we end up holding them to a field goal on that drive, but that was big. There's a good football team.
John, take me inside the huddle at the end of the first quarter. What did you tell those guys at the end of the first quarter?
We just said, hey, this game's just a long game, guys. You gotta start chipping away at it, play football, and quit shooting yourself in the foot. Quit giving them stuff. We felt like, I think, we felt like we just served it up to them, and we really did that first. They probably had one drive, in that first quarter, which you expect that. I mean, I told our team, you're gonna give up 3 or 4 scores, to that caliber of offense. So we got to score points, and we just got to find a way to get stops. I didn't think we was gonna go out there and give them a kickoff return. And I thought we'd win the special teams battle. I mean, I thought we were better on the special teams on the recovery unit stuff, and then we go out there and give up the opening kickoff. But like I said, we was talking about keep playing, don't get down. That's what I was proud of our guys. Last time we was in that situation, first game, felt like we just kind of laid down a little bit. We went back, corrected that last week, and it was good to see. It was good to see us fight.
Coop made some critical plays today. Could you talk about his decision making as a whole?
Much better, and things that we saw in summer, fall camps, spring training stuff, the growth of him knowing the offense, and just knowing where to go with the ball and taking care of the ball. It felt like his decision making was gonna be a lot better, and I think you've seen that tonight. He probably made one, bad decision, and he almost threw an interception in the flats there that would have been a bad throw, but like I said, it kind of worked out. For the most part tonight, he went where he's supposed to with it and made some really accurate throws. I think you sort of see his accuracy, come into play, and he's able to extend plays. He's not a dual threat type guy, but I mean, he made some plays with his legs tonight. I mean, he can get you a first down, stepping up in the pocket, third shorts on the goal line. He ran the ball very hard, very physical. He can take a leg, just keeps on going. So, very proud of that.
Marlon too, besides the interception, the PBU when they did that double reverse pass, it just seemed like he was the only one in red.
Man, that was a great play. Yeah, he just come out of the middle of the field and kind of saw our defensive end and got, back down inside. I think the linebacker too. They had to set up, and Marlon comes out of nowhere and kind of breaks it up. That's a huge play. Marlon made some big plays tonight for sure. He made some great tackles. He made some tackles for losses in big situations that we needed to play.
Tonight was the 30th straight regular season home win for you guys. Kind of reflect on that, the fact that you're undefeated, 28-0 in regular season home games as well.
Yeah, it was big. I wasn't on this. I think Josh said something to me about it coming out of the dressing room up here. I said, well, that was kind of in jeopardy tonight for sure. We kind of played out of it and found a way to win the game. And like I said, it's good. I mean, I think what that is, it goes back to our atmosphere. And there's a lot of people. I don't think our fans really realize how big a part they are of that. There's nobody in the country, and there's places that's got 100,000 seat stadiums and things like that, but ain't nobody got a better band than we got. Southern's the best band in the country, and they are a big part of our atmosphere. And this place gets rocking. They start playing, and it's really, really good. And I think everybody just did an outstanding job, and our fans are just into it too. A lot of times you go to places and they may have a little bit of crowd and not really just into the game. I think our fans, our student section does a really good job. And we had a few, kind of left, but our main folks, they stayed and they give up on us, and just kept on going. But I think I attribute the home success to that. We don't get that on the road when you go somewhere. So it's special, especially in FCS football. I mean, look across country, we're in the top 5, top 3 every year. With attendance, I think we had close to 21,000 tonight. I mean, you can't. Eastern Washington played in front of 6,000 or 7,000 last weekend at home. So you just don't find that in FCS football. It's special, and this is a special place. So I attribute that to. Now, there's been a lot of plays made. We play good football and all that stuff, but I go to the venue and the atmosphere we created here at Jackson State, and everybody has a part in it. I mean, I think our athletic department as a whole just does a great job of cultivating that.
The guy said that this was a statement game. What do you think that statement was?
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that statement for about 24 hours, and I'm gonna get ready to play UNA, because that's a trap game, is what I call it. So, you know, we gotta get this one behind us, but, I think it does get you back in the national conversation. Does that mean anything for UNA next week, or OVC play? We got some really good teams in OVC, you know, I think, you gotta play through that to give yourself an opportunity to end, but it gets you back into, if you can do your job week in, week out, and we find ways to win games like we did tonight, then you've got a chance to play home in the playoffs, and that's our goals. You know, we wanna, you know, win OVC and give yourself a chance to play at home, and I think this game nationally puts you back in that picture. We should be back in the top 10, and I think this team, you know, deserves that. You know, I think Southeastern played Ole Miss really well tonight. I think people realize how good they are. I probably did a very poor job of making our team realize how good they were when we went down there, because I knew, you know, I mean, they had 10 started back on offense, a lot started back on defense. Those guys had a lot of snaps under the belt, and it's a fast football team, so they're gonna have a good chance in that Southland Conference to do well. So I think it's good to play the tough schedule we play. Do we have to go to Southeastern and play a road game against a, you know, you got a team in Louisiana, you're gonna be good at football. It's a talent-rich state. So do we have to go play? No, we didn't. We could have played another home game and bought somebody to come here. You played 11 games and, you know, had an open week. We didn't do that. We chose to play and played a good team, and it only makes you better. I don't think our offensive line would be as good as what it is right now if we wouldn't have played that game, you know. So I think that game helped us.
Was the play to Michael, was that right from the jump, was that designed for him, or was it kind of an RPO, or what?
You talking about the 4th down call?
No, on the call for the touchdown run.
For the touchdown, no,
Yeah.
it was called for him. Yeah, it was called for him. 4th down call and that one. And I'll go and tell you, if we don't get it, we're going for it. They asked me that on radio a while ago. I said, "Where are we going for? We at home, regular season game. We going for it."
With about 9 minutes to go, you're down by 10. You had a 4th and 8. Did you give any consideration to going for it, or is decision?
Maybe about 2 seconds. I said, they too good on offense to punt the ball to them. You 4th and short like that, you need to go for it. And, you know, let's ride this thing. And we need to score on that drive for sure. Get the ball back to them. You may not get it back. You know, so you got the ball, you might as well go ahead and do it.
No, I'm talking about where you had 4th and 8 and punted it.
Oh,
You're
4th
down
and
by
8,
10.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much time on the clock, yeah. What?
About 9 minutes
About
left.
no, not at all. I wouldn't give them the ball. Where we were at on the field, I wouldn't give them the ball there. Yeah, we were playing better defensively, so I thought we could get a stop out of that one.
When Coop first came here, you talked about his vision, you talked about his NFL arm, but did you see then that he could grow into this kind of decision maker and leader?
We thought so. I mean, we've always been fortunate enough at the quarterback position to have guys that are, you know, talented guys that make plays. And he's got the tools, he's got the arm, he's got the knowledge of the game, he works and studies at the game, he's physical, he can extend plays, all those things. So it's good to kind of see him play, you know, to that potential. You know, he's doing a good job for us.